This episode is brought to you by Huggies Snug and Dry. Listen, I'm a mom. I've been through the diaper stage. I get it. And that's why I'm so excited to see the new Huggies Snug and Dry that are luxuriously soft and ultra dry. I mean, how soft are we talking? Unbelievably soft, irresistibly soft. Your baby deserves to try this. Experience the unexpected softness and up to 100% leak protection. That means you are not switching onesies out after every diaper change. And it's why more parents choose the new Huggies Snug and Dry softness versus the leading premium diaper. I mean, Huggies, we got you, baby.
Your business deploys AI pilots everywhere. But are they going anywhere? Or are they stuck in silos, exhausting resources, unable to scale? Maybe you don't need hundreds of AI pilots. You need a holistic strategy. IBM has 65,000 consultants with Gen AI expertise who can help you design, integrate, and optimize AI solutions. So you're not just deploying AI, you're scaling it across your business. Learn more at ibm.com/consulting. IBM. Let's create.
Have you ever felt that uneasy anxiety when the 4 p.m. hour strikes? The creeping meal-related distress that happens when you don't quite feel prepared? You know, dinner dread. Let's get rid of that unpleasant feeling forever with one word. Stouffer's. No matter what happens, you'll have a dinner plan that everyone loves with Stouffer's. Some chicken enchiladas or a cheesy chicken and broccoli pasta bake is always welcome, whether it's Plan A or Plan D-licious. When the clock strikes dinner, think Stouffer's. Shop now for family favorites.
Comcast Business helps retailers become seamlessly restocking, frictionless paying favorite shopping destinations.
Thank you for shopping.
It's how nationwide restaurants become touchscreen ordering, quick-serving eateries. And how hospitals become the patient-scanning, data-managing healthcare facilities that we all depend on. With leading networking and connectivity, advanced cybersecurity, and expert partnership, Comcast Business is powering the engine of modern business, powering possibilities. Restrictions apply.
Lowe's knows that your business is built on speed and trust. That's why the Lowe's Pro Desk is here to get you what you need the moment you need it. We'll help you plan your project, calculate your materials, and pivot when your job takes an unexpected turn. And with our pro-only checkout and dedicated pro parking, you have what you need to tackle your job and be back on the job in no time. Just visit us at the Pro Desk. Lowe's knows pros. We help. You save.
Second date update.
You ever have a date with someone where you plan to do one thing together, but then the date night gets closer and suddenly you decide, you know what? Forget dinner. Let's do paintball instead.
Oh, wow. That's a right turn.
And then you get a little closer and plans change again. And then your plans change another time.
They keep changing.
Well, some people could see that and think, oh, this person's spontaneous and creative.
Oh.
ADD like I do.
Or just indecisive.
Others might see it as chaotic and indecisive. And
yeah.
Today, our listener, James, isn't sure where he falls because he says his plans kept changing. So didn't go out on 2 dates. Didn't go out on one. He calls it 1 date and a half.
Oh.
So
that's interesting.
Let's learn about it. James, welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you guys so much, man.
Yeah, we get it. There's a couple indecisive people, including myself, on this show, so we understand you.
Hey, are you indecisive? Do you keep changing plans, or does just the world keep changing your plans?
No, I mean, life is life, and, we both
Life is life.
Ooh, I need to put that on a bumper sticker.
Yeah, we all
life
feel you
is
there,
life,
dude.
bro.
Why does it hurt so bad?
Life is life hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Life is life, and yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But life was coming at you, and you had to switch things up?
Right, yeah. I mean, because after our first date, man, she texted me and said she had a great time.
Oh.
She wants to do it again, right?
Okay, wait. Who is she? We don't know who she is.
Okay, her name is Lisa, and absolutely gorgeous. She could be Zoe Zandana's older sister.
Ooh.
Whoa.
That's a compliment.
Yeah,
It
man.
is.
Wow.
I don't know who that is, but the name is...
Yeah.
The blue girl from Avatar.
I
Yeah.
love blue girls.
Yeah.
You can't really see what she looks like in that.
Still,
Oh, yeah,
if she looks
yeah.
anything like that, then I'm in.
Well, she's not Smurfette, but she's beautiful.
Oh, okay, still.
Okay.
You
That's
got me.
awesome. That's exciting. Where did you meet her? Did you say? I'm sorry.
So we met on a dating app.
Okay.
And so, yeah, we have the same interests and stuff like that. I have like my own company. I have to travel a lot. And I know with her job, she has to travel. So
Okay. That's always nice to find somebody who understands that.
Yeah, you're both business oriented.
Right. But I mean, like for 3 weeks, we were just, can we meet here? And she's like, oh no, my schedule, I got to go out of town. Okay, so all right, first week out of town. Then the following week, I had to go out of town. So one day I said, well, hey, what about here? Let's meet at this place. She said, well, my girls were going to brunch today. I said, well, hey, after your brunch, let's just hang out and just have some drinks or something.
More drinks. Because brunch doesn't come without drinks.
Yeah, brunch is drinks. Yeah.
The fact that anybody could walk away from a brunch is, that's just impressive in itself.
Right. And I mean, if we didn't go there, I mean, it was a nice little place that was next door that we could have had our privacy.
Okay. Well, that's nice, too, because, you're trying to accommodate her busy schedule.
Yeah.
I'm sure she appreciated that.
Yeah. Okay, so how did she respond to that idea?
Well, see, that's what I was going to say, man. Her response was like, never mind. I was like, what?
Wait, and this is after you'd already gone on one good date.
Right. We did on one good date. I was trying to get a half date by going, after brunch. But again, I know 3 weeks had passed. I know things happen and you get back into your routine. So I'm like, yo, at least let me see you or something. Let's just drive by each other and wave like ships in the sea or something. But I'm like, what happened?
That is weird.
Or maybe she does know, me and my friends get drinks. I don't want to meet up with you when I'm 3 or 4 in.
Yeah, planning stuff back to back can feel so overwhelming.
Yeah, totally.
Did she plan anything else with you?
No, after that, she said, never mind. And I mean, even she could have said, well, could we meet before the brunch?
Oh, God, that's early.
Yeah, no one's going to say that.
7 a.m.
Let's get a grip here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before we keep going, let's just rewind back for a second here, James. Can we know a little bit about date number 1?
Oh, that's a good point.
Where did you guys go? What was so great about it? Just give us a few details so that we know what it was like.
Mm-hmm. So we went to this Italian restaurant, real nice, during happy hour, and had a great time. Salads, pops. We try to watch those carbs and stuff, but
You're not saying salad when I took great time.
Salad, had some olives.
Right.
As much dressing as you want. To go back.
So funny.
Exactly.
I never understand why people who are worried about carbs go to an Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
I know that's all it is.
That's all right. I mean, how was the conversation, the connection between you two?
Yeah, I mean, it was good. We had great conversation. We found out we liked certain things, our spirit animal. I don't want to go into too much detail, but
okay.
Hey, I forgot to say, we did have a kiss.
Oh, you did?
Okay.
There was a kiss, right? At the end of the day, nothing elaborate, but just nice kisses, cool. And then I get this text. She enjoyed it. She had a great time. And she said, let's do this again.
So there was no doubt in your mind that this was going somewhere.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I think the scheduling thing, I understood, but I don't understand why this was never mind.
That's weird.
And so there's never been a second meetup that's materialized out of all this.
Correct. I would like for it, but nah.
Wait, why'd we say there was 1.5 then? There was only one.
Well, he was trying for the half, I guess.
The brunch.
It didn't happen.
Yeah, it didn't happen.
Okay.
Well, it did happen with her and her girlfriends. He just wasn't there.
That doesn't count for him.
I don't think that.
In a guy's world, that counts.
In a desperate man's world.
Well, that's where we're at with James here.
That is terrible.
I went on 4 dates last week. They all said no.
But in my mind,
4 dates.
we were partying. So, James, we're going to reach out to Lisa for you. We'll see if she picks up, and then we'll try and get you your second date update right after this. Hold on.
All right, thanks.
Second date update.
If you're just joining us for the second date update, our listener James has spent the last 3 weeks arranging and rearranging plans, desperately trying to meet up with a woman named Lisa, who he already went out with once, and Brooke's yawning about the recap.
It wasn't that. My coffee just hasn't hit, Jeff.
It was a great first date.
It was. It was.
Yes.
God,
According to her.
Call me out on that stuff. Nobody would have known.
I'm just looking around the room.
Oh, great. Now 16 other people just yawned and tuned
Yes.
down. Thanks, Brooke.
I'm just saying,
Jeff.
according to James and to Lisa, because she responded afterwards that it was great. They had a good kiss, a top-notch Caesar salad, everything you could ever want in a romantic first meetup.
No croutons, though. You gotta watch those carbs.
Oh, yeah.
And now, after all that effort, the last thing that Lisa texted him was, never mind.
Ew.
It's one of the top 3 worst things a woman can send to a guy. But James, we're going to try and help you get this thing back on track.
All right, sounds great.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I only say never mind when I'm mad.
That's the thing.
Yeah. It feels like a mad response, for sure.
Does.
Did it have a period at the end of never mind?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, you're done for.
Nobody texts with like that.
That's like end of conversation.
Man,
Yeah.
it definitely wasn't. Never mind.
Yeah, no.
That was bad.
All
You're in
right.
trouble.
Well, now I don't even know if she'll pick up, but
Yeah. Seriously.
let's see if she answers. I'm going to dial her number right now. Hopefully, we can get some answers out of her, but here we go.
All right, cool.
Hello.
Hey, is this Lisa?
Yes, is calling.
Yeah, we're a radio show called Brooke and Jeffery in the morning.
Hi, Lisa. The whole show's here.
Hey, good morning.
Hi. May I ask why are you calling me?
Yeah, we're doing this segment. It's called Second Date Update, where we try to help out listeners who've gone out with somebody and they're having trouble arranging that second meetup. We try and help facilitate it or figure out if there's a reason why the other person doesn't want to see them again.
Yeah, and you can't say never mind. You have to participate.
Okay, and you're calling me why?
Because a little while ago, almost a month ago, you went out with one of our listeners named...
Was it that long ago?
He said 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
With a guy named James.
Yeah, I'm not in contact with him.
Yeah,
Okay.
he understands that.
Yeah,
No,
we got that vibe.
It sounds like things shifted, though. Did it shift for you? Because at first, he thought you were liking him.
Yeah, I guess. I mean...
The thing that's confusing to him is that after that first date, he said you guys even texted each other about having a great time, and you said you really wanted to meet up again.
Or were you just pulling like Alexis would and just trying to be nice?
Yeah.
You know? I mean, honestly.
That's funny, but it's true.
I wouldn't have said it if I didn't mean it, but that was then.
That was
Okay.
then.
So
You're
something
a
has
different
changed.
person.
Yeah, what happened?
Well, okay, so I texted him and I did tell him that I had a wonderful time and we were trying to meet up to see each other.
Okay, and so at that point, you're excited about him, right?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. But it went from let me buy you dinner and then it went to let's get drinks, then let me buy you drinks after brunch with my friends. And I'm the type of woman where if a guy says he wants to buy me dinner, then I'm going to hold him to that. And, however, with James, our potential meetups became progressively worse.
So you felt like as the conversation went on, he was willing to put less effort into meeting up with you.
Listen, when a man says that he wants to buy you dinner, then I expect him to buy me dinner, not say, okay, let me buy you dinner. Then the next thing is like, okay, you know what? Let me get you drinks. You know what? Let's just meet up after you hang out with your friends and we'll just spend a little 10 minutes.
Okay. So it didn't make you feel special.
But did you have time to get dinner? I thought you didn't have time.
Well, there were times that I didn't have time, and there were times where he didn't have time, but you make time.
Okay,
you
wait.
plan it out, and you make time. It's just not a drive-by, let me just see you real quick and keep going. Like, I don't even know you like that.
That's so weird. Because, I think he took it as he was putting in extra effort to try to make anything happen.
Compromising for you.
Yeah, like shift around you. And I know that, making time is very important. He's made time,
much time.
to be on the phone with you right now, listening on the other line, waiting to talk to you.
Talk about effort.
You didn't tell me that he was going to be on the phone.
Yeah, we did just now.
I think this is a misunderstanding, honestly.
Yeah.
James, talk to her.
Well, yeah, I mean, Lisa, I'm not treating you as a drive-by. I was trying to make time so I can at least see you and so we can have conversation. But that was the whole purpose of doing that, so you can get to know me.
James, you text me, let me buy you dinner, and having drinks after being with my girls is not buying me dinner.
Well, I didn't realize I had to be a breadbasket in order to hang out with you.
Oh, wait.
What the?
A breadbasket?
What does that even mean?
What is that? I don't even know what that means either. I don't know.
Meaning when you go to a dinner, they usually give you bread before you have your dinner.
Okay.
He had to feed a meal to her in order
I
for it to be a
see.
date.
I don't know that that's exactly what she's saying there, James.
No, that's exactly what she's saying. Because if I'm giving effort to meet you and you say you want to get a dinner, well, then it's two people at the same time,
Well, then why didn't you suggest dinner after the brunch? You could have said we can go to dinner after brunch.
That'd be a really late brunch. Yeah.
I can eat that much. I mean, I get her.
Like, not directly after, but later on that same day. Clearly, I had time to go to brunch. then maybe later on that evening I would have had time for dinner. But you didn't think about that.
Wow. Could have said it, maybe.
No, neither did you think about that. And I didn't know your love language was food like that. How about that? I didn't know your love
language is time and consideration, and you don't have it.
But there's no time and consideration
either.
Okay.
All right,
you guys are fighting.
I think honestly everybody needs to just relax just a little bit because this just sounds like a big communication misunderstanding. We're forgetting that they had a great first date. They both admitted it.
That's true.
That the conversation was great and the chemistry was on, and the only problem that has come up is communicating how and when to meet up the second time.
So, James, I mean, that would be like, do you not want to meet her for dinner? Like, isn't dinner...
At this point, I'd rather just send her DoorDash and she can have a full course meal.
Oh,
hey, girls love that.
You don't mean that.
I think she just wants the energy, not someone to pay for her dinner. She just wants the thoughtfulness is what it sounds like.
Exactly.
Lisa, this was thoughtful. When we first talked to James, he described you as Zoe Saldana's younger, hotter sister.
No, I actually said the older, hotter sister.
Well, I'm trying to protect you here, James. So maybe just go with what I said.
He's a little too
He called me the older sister?
But hotter.
She's not that old anyway.
But
She's probably in her 30s.
how did the compliment
40s.
backfire?
Yeah. I mean, how about this? Think of this, Lisa. He went out of his way to get a radio station to call you because he wanted to see you that much. That is effort.
It sounds like he had you call me to embarrass me.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like he was trying to flatter me.
No, it's the opposite. He wants to go out and actually spend time at a dinner with you, a dinner that we would pay for if you'll agree to meet up with him again.
Yeah. Well, that was at the start. I don't know about you more. What do you think, brother?
Delete the last 3 weeks from your mind and just remember after that first date how good you felt about each other.
Yeah.
I don't know now because I feel like he might stand me up.
What? Why would he stand you up?
Let's ask him.
Okay, now she's creating. Okay, no. She's creating stuff now. Now she's going from a happy hour to a hostile hour, which is going to probably lead to a hostile dinner.
Oh God,
this is too much.
Okay, I
that
feel like
was
he's a
good
little
branding,
dramatic.
though.
It really was.
Hostile hour.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, does that mean that you're not interested in a date?
Not anymore.
I'm not.
Wait, she said
Both
yes
of-
and he said no?
No, I
Did they
think
both say
said
no?
What did I hear?
Yeah, I'm not interested in going out with that windbag.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
that
dude.
was a no then. Never mind.
Okay.
That's okay. The feeling is mutual.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Well, this one didn't work out.
Yeah.
Those
They
vibes,
both-
they shifted. Those vibes shifted.
Yeah. In James's words, life is life.
Yeah.
But
Life is life, and
life ain't lifing right now.
Yeah.
Am I right, James?
Yeah, the thrill is gone.
Okay.
But the second dates are second dating.
They really
That's
are.
for sure.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
You know, by the end of that call, I don't
Wow.
know if there was
Yeah.
anything that we could have said to save that situation.
Yeah, they kind of took over.
Yeah.
They're clashing.
I think dating is hard for both of them right now, and they just took it out on each other.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
maybe.
just
Sounds
thinking
like
about,
that.
you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, I hate it all.
They're both too busy and sleep deprived, maybe.
Yeah.
And they're just
Yeah.
arguing.
It's like, well, I want more than 30 minutes. Well, I want a full dinner. Well, I just want to see you.
Right. But on a positive note, James did give us 3 of our top quotes for the entire year.
Great.
Happy hour turned into hostile hour.
Ooh, that
That's
was
a
a
good
good
one.
one.
Life keeps on lifing.
Yeah.
And you want a bread basket with that wine?
That was
I don't
old
think I
school.
kind of workshopped it.
changed
it.
I changed it a little bit,
Yeah.
but
Sounds
you
like
said
a threat now.
you said okay.
I mean,
You
I
want a
actually,
bread basket with that wine?
I always want a bread basket, so
That's
my
true.
response
Yeah.
is always going to
And
be
wine.
yes.
The whole thing was promises made, promises not kept.
Yeah.
So.
Darn it.
Good news is we don't make any promises when you go listen to us on podcast at Brooke and Jeffrey. Just life is lifing on
Life
there.
is life.
Yeah.
That's how we do. Go check it out online, wherever you get your podcast, at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
This is Jenny Garth from I Do Part 2. Get access to weight loss meds like Ozempic, Zepbound, and pill options if you don't like injections from FutureHealth.com. The meds eliminate hunger and cravings while Future Health handles the rest. Best results, best price, no insurance needed. Join those losing 10 pounds in their first month. Visit FutureHealth.com to start losing weight this week.
Try FH.com.
Data based on independent study sponsored by Future Health. Future Health is not a healthcare services provider. Meds are prescribed at provider's discretion.
Do you want to help people thrive in business settings? Then a career in human resource management could be the field for you. WGU is here to help you make those immediate impacts with bachelor's and master's degrees designed to keep up with the speed of business in Seattle. The HR skills you gain are the skills employers value most. Learn more about how you can become a credentialed expert who thrives at working with employees and leaders at wgu.edu/Seattle.
Ready to start spending smarter? Klarna is your everyday spending partner, helping you to shop with flexibility and earn while you do it. With a Klarna card, cashback offers, and a built-in compare tool, you can save time and money. Pay in 4 interest-free payments or in full. It's up to you. Flexible payments, smart features, and seamless checkout all in one place. Look for Klarna at checkout or learn more at Klarna.com. California resident loans made or arranged pursuant to a California finance law license. NMLS number 1353190. Klarna balance account required. Klarna may get a commission. Limitations, terms, and conditions apply.
Rover makes it easy to book pet care whenever you need it. Connect with loving pet sitters in the Rover app today. Get $20 off your first booking with code ROVERPET20. ROVERPET20. Additional terms and conditions apply.
You're standing 11 stories above Fremont Street, and then whoosh, you're flying. Wind in your face, neon below your feet, and that electric rush of old Vegas lighting up around you. This isn't just a zip line. This is Slotzilla, a full-throttle 5-block flight through the heart of the Fremont Street experience over roaring crowds, beneath the world's largest overhead screen, alive with music and light. Slotzilla. It's not a ride. It's a Vegas story you'll tell forever. Book your flight now at vegasexperience.com.